Year 11 Mathematics, Achievement Standard 1.2, we're doing some factorising in algebra. Here we're looking for common factors to put inside the brackets. Because there's only two terms there, we generally only will have one bracket. So we're looking for what's common as a factor of 5 and 20. In other words, what can we divide 5 by and 20 by? The answer is 5. So if I take 5 on the outside of the bracket, I'm now trying to get back to 5x. 5 times what is 5x? 5 times x. 5 times what is 20 plus 4. So that is now factorised. And the next one here, looking through, there's no numbers, but there's certainly x in both these terms. So I can take x on the outside of my bracket. X times what gives me xb? Is there b? X times what gives me xy squared? I need a y squared. Looking down at the next one, we've got a, b, c, a, b, k, and a, b, n. So you're saying to yourself, a and b is in each one of those terms. A, b what? A, b, c. A, b, k, so we've got the k in there, and a, b times n. So if I were to expand this out and multiply everything on the inside of the bracket by the a, b, I would have these terms. This one here, looking at it very hard, I've got dA, d squared k, and minus d squared n. D squared is on all of the terms. So a plus k minus n. This one here has the number 2 and 4. So immediately I know I can divide 2 and 4 by 2. X to the power 4 and x to the power 3. Here's a hint. Look for the lowest power. The lowest power is x to the power 3. So I put that on the outside of my bracket. Lowest power. Just remember that is a tip. So 2x to the power 3 to become 2x to the power 4, I need another x. Now to get my negative 4, I need to multiply by negative 2, and I've already got x to the power 3, so I can close my bracket. So if I multiply this by this, I would get this answer here. If I multiply this outside the bracket by this on the inside, I'd get minus 4x to the power 3. Let's apply this to this one here. I've got 16, 24 and 32. They are all divisible by 8. So immediately I put 8 on the outside of the bracket. There's 8 squared, a squared, an a and an a. So the lowest power of the a is a there, just the a, not a squared. So I'm going to put a on the outside of the bracket. B squared b. The lowest power of all the b's is just b. Power of 1 if you like. So looking at the first term, multiplying 8 by 2 gives me 16. To get a squared, I need another a. I've got my b. Looking at this one, I need to multiply 8 by negative 3 to get negative 24. I've got my a, and now I just need a b. To get 32, plus 4. 4 times 8 gives me 32. And I've got my ab, so I close the bracket. Again, to check, I could multiply each term on the inside of the bracket by 8ab, and I will get all those answers. Again, looking here, I've got k to the power 9 minus k to the power 4. The lowest power is k to the power 4. So, to make k to the power 9, I simply write k to the power of 5. Because remember, when we multiply, we add the powers. K to the power 4 times k to the power 5 gives me k to the power 9. Minus, I need minus k to the power 4, and I've got a positive, so it's minus 1. Minus 1 times k to the power 4 will give me minus k to the power 4. Now the last one, let's look very hard at all these numbers. 50 minus 25 and plus 75. What are all these numbers divisible by? Well, it's 25. So I take 25 on the outside of the bracket. Then I look at my x's, x to the power 3, x to the power 5, and x squared. The lowest power is x squared, so I put that on the outside. P8, P2, and P5. P2 is the lowest power. Now, going through term by term. 25 times 2 is 50. I need another x to make x to the power 3, so that would give me that. And P2 times p to the power of 6. Remembering, you're adding the powers to get p to the power of 8. Minus 1. So I don't really need to write my 1 in there. X squared to the x5, I need x to the power 3. P squared, I already have it, plus 25 times 3 makes 75. X squared, I have that, and I just need a p to the power of 3 to make p to the power of 5 in there.